Welcome back. It's reactions, rants, and rabbit holes, and trust me, I'm not sure how I got to this moment. Well, actually, that's probably deceitful. I do. I wanted to do Tesla changes, and then I was like, doesn't Bowie got a song? Change, right? Yeah. And then I was looking it up, and I'm like, I do rap in the morning. I can honestly admit, outside of anything the radio might have had on in the background, I don't know any. This is like it. This will be the first time. I mean, you can take it for whatever you think it's worth. Oh, it's too bad. Yeah, I heard it in the background. I'm familiar with what's that the movie. I don't think I saw it, but I know he made the movie. Tragic. This might be one of the reasons I didn't listen to rap. So, it was a long time coming. I'm going to check it out and be honest. So, let's see what we get.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, killing, he's a hero. Get it to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. First ship them, don't let them deal with brothers. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark, now Huey's dead. I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of 2 distant strangers. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to when we played as kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is.
As Bruce Hornsby in the range with the sample, right? I think I might have actually, so this might be one of the songs I've heard in the background. I got nothing against the message. Injustice and bullshit everywhere. We've talked about that, so I'm not gonna say it's not true. A whole lot's changed since these bars were written. Unfortunately, not enough.
Kids, but then changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Hear me.
Come on. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
I see no changes. All I see is racist faces. Misplaced hate makes disgrace to races. I wonder what it takes to make this one better place. Let's erase the wasted. Take the evil out the people, they'll be acting right. Cause both black and white and smoke tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other.
That's too bad. I don't know, censorship, I'm not a big fan of that. And, I think one of the most honest memes out there is the moment all the people come together and look up to the so-called leadership who've been leading us all astray. And from out here in the country to down in the middle of the city, plenty of people need better representation. How about that?
Be acting right, cause both black and white and smoke tonight. And the only time we chill is when we kill each other. It takes skill to be real time to heal each other. And although it seems evident, we ain't ready to see a black president. It ain't a secret, don't conceal the fact. The penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. But some things will never change.
Well, hey, when was this put out? Lots changed then. How about just that? Instead of being weird, a lot has changed, obviously. Politics doesn't, see skin color. Me, I open socialists and communists in office. So I mean, a lot's changed. Power and money don't seem to see race that much. It's weird. I mean, I don't know. And unless I'm seeing the tip top of the global scale wrong, it seems like, United, what the hell's that ad campaign? I'm just saying, it's everybody. Shit, I don't know. Is there a group that doesn't have millionaires, billionaires, and power players?
Try to show another way, but staying in the dope game. Now tell me what's a mother to do. Being real don't appeal to the brother in you. You gotta operate the easy way.
I made a G today,
but you made it in a sleazy way. Sell it back to the kid.
I gotta get paid.
Well, hey, well, that's the way it is.
Ooh, that's heavy.
Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same.
For as gritty as the message is, in my own personal opinion, right? And all opinions are for entertainment purposes only. So, I mean, what do I know? Nothing. But it feels like, I mean, it's a positive message. I mean, I can't have nothing but respect. Sure, the context doesn't say the young gangster is going to change his ways. But dude's at least saying, man, that ain't the way to do it. So I can respect that.
That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah.
And like I was saying, if I didn't, who cares, right? It doesn't matter what I really think. I needed the song. I didn't need it. Okay, that's the wrong. I really want the song for the title. The changes, because the channel has got all kinds of changes coming up, but this is a little too real for me to play around with, so we're just going to get through this song and move on to the next. David Bowie, I can talk a lot through.
Yeah. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
We gotta make a change. It's time for us as a people to start making some changes. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war.
I really wish I knew. Not wish. Of course, I don't. I already laid out what my wish is. This ain't it. I would like to know more. Because the eat is that. Because we went so far downhill. We, instead of worrying about what we eat, we're now, I don't know. I mean, probably what, sugar encrusted cricket flakes? I mean, I'm guessing they'll just be seed oil crickets and sugar. And soy products. Now, I'm not sure what kind of civilization that's going to nourish. That's just a personal opinion. I'm not sure what was being said here, but that's certainly what it makes me think of. Soy-enhanced cricket flakes with frosting. Yeah, no.
Change the way we live, and let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we gotta do to survive. And still I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war on the streets and a war in the Middle East. Instead of war on poverty, they got a war on drugs so the police can bother me. And I ain't never did a crime I ain't have to do. But now I'm back with the facts, giving it back to you. Don't let them jack you up, back you up, crack you up, and pimp smack you up. You gotta learn to hold your own. They get jealous when they see you with your mobile phone. But tell the cops I can't touch this. I don't trust this. When they try to rush, I bust this. That's the sound number 2. You say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And as long as I stay black, I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay back. Cause I always gotta worry about the payback. Some buck that I roughed up way back. Coming back after all these years. Right-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is.
Oh, man.
That's That's just the way it is.
I mean, I know enough. I don't know enough, but I mean, I do know enough to know that's kind of prophetic. That's sad. Cause I mean, I didn't. I mean, it sounded pretty smooth as shit to me. Now that I've been listening to rap for 8-9 months, I mean, and then I've decided, well, not decided, but I see how the bars, the rhetoric, they go to certain areas and, you know, resonates with certain groups. And at the time, I would have to, you know, I'd have to go space and time specific, right? And if gang violence and people killing each other and feeling oppressed all the time was where, you know, no representation, shit. This is, you know, the outcome of that feelings. So I get it. I mean, as a realist and an ex-con, just to be fair, you know, I've been just cutting my grass and working at the Safeway my whole life, man. I mean, I get a lot of this talk. So don't get me wrong, nothing but I actually kind of like it. I mean, I'm not, you know, going to run out and get my first Tupac CD, but it's far from bad. I mean, it's pretty damn good. Even though I'm not a big fan, I can see it's smooth as shit, hits hard, super real. I mean, that's a whole lot to expect from a music. So I mean, nothing but respect and love, man. I mean, I wasn't here to rock the boat. I just want to talk about changes coming up in the next reaction. And we'll hope and pray for changes that make the world a better place. I mean, now, you know, I will hope we could do no harm, but like the guy's saying, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. That did come up. That will never change. I'm getting the comments and talk a little smack. I mean, we could play. Like I said, I relate back to some pretty horrible times and places in this world. If the misconception is I'm just here milking out YouTube for something, you're confused. I try to keep it as real as can be the whole time. So I'll address that later too. Let's finish this up.
But then I roughed up way back, coming back after all these years. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. You're my brother, you're my sister. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah.
Some things will never change.
They might, if we put effort into it. And I mean, there's, I said, most powerful meme I know out there is the unity meme. Black hands, white hands, Asian, Indian, all shaking hands and all looking up. All deciding, wait a minute, we all work in the same shop. Do we really hate each other? Yeah, we just carried that shit together. To pay him, her, whatever. BlackRock. Day we all decide we don't like them no more, shit'll change. You know, as long as you're striving to be an executive in their company, then you're probably just part of the problem. Because it's got to be from the bottom up. There's no top-down solutions. History speaks for itself. Later.